सब समान हैं यहाँ, हम सब समान हैं यहाँ। माँ सरस्वती का स्थान है यहाँ, हम सब समान हैं यहाँ, हम सब समान हैं यहाँ। शिक्षा समझ संस्कारों की चाह है यहाँ, हर चुनौती आसान बनाए अल्फा संकुल विद्या का। माँ सरस्वती का स्थान है यहाँ, हम सब समान हैं यहाँ, हम सब समान हैं यहाँ।
Hello students, welcome to the Alpha Vidhya Sankul online classes. Today's topic is the degrees of adjective. Degrees of adjective. Adjective. You know students, in English grammar there are three types of degrees. How we use these degrees if we compare the things. But sometimes you see the first one, let me tell you here. I will give you one example here. The Ganga is a long river. Here, the Ganga is a long river. Here, we do not compare the river Ganga. Only we describe how long, and we say it is long, but we do not take another river. So here we do not compare, and only the noun is only we describe about the Ganga river. Only here this is called what? We will say this is what? Positive. And this degree is called positive degree. Okay. And if we say the Ganga is longer than the Narmada. Now we find here two rivers, the Ganga and the Narmada. Both of these two rivers are famous river of India. You see here we use the word longer, and this is the positive, and here the word longer, and this adjective is what we will say it is the comparative degree. What? Comparative degree. Okay. Why? We compare these two rivers, the Ganga and the Narmada, and we don't compare, only we describe this river. The third one, the Ganga is the longest river of India. Now here the word longest is, this is adjective, and this adjective is what we call in the superlative degree, and this is what? Superlative degree. So from these examples we have learned that there are three degrees in the adjectives, and they are what? Positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. So But one important thing we have to understand, students, here is for the comparative degrees, comparative degrees, what we have to put, we use the word then. We use the word just after the what? The comparative degree. See, for example, he is stronger than Raz. He is stronger than Raz. Here the word stronger is the adjective, but we know that here the word than comes. So always time after the comparative degrees, the word then will come. If you know, if it is found, and you have to understand that, then this degree is what? Comparative degree. I'm giving one more example. The Kutuminar is taller than the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal. Here also we know that here taller is here. Then just after the what? Just after the comparative degree, we have the word then. So this is the very important thing you have to know. The next is for the superlative degrees, superlative degrees. What will you do here? The superlative degree is here, and just before the superlative, the article there will be there, and of. And this of is not compulsory. Sometimes in some sentences you may not see, and some sentence it depends on the sentence, but the is compulsory, the is sure, and of sometimes comes, sometimes will not come. Okay, just before, now I'll give you example. The Nile river, the Nile river is the longest river in the world. In the world. The Nile river is the longest river in the world. Here you see the, the superlative degree is longest. Just before the superlative degree, we have the. Don't forget. I told you that in this sentence, we don't use word of. But some other sentences you may see. Number 2. He is the best boy of all. He is the best boy of all. Of all the students. He is the best boy of all. Of all the. Here you may find here. That is here. So sometimes of may come or may not come. It depends on the sentences. Now I will give you the next is how to make from the positive degree to comparative degree and superlative degree. Here I'll give you the here it is the positive degree, positive, here comparative degree and superlative. Superlative. For example, if I take here strong, and the answer will be strong, stronger, strongest. See, here we see the positive degree strong, we have er, we have put, we added here, and for the superlative degree we added what? est. And this is the rule number 1. From the positive degree, if we want to change to comparative degree, and we have to put er, and for the superlative degree we have to put est. Okay. The next is white. What will be here? Whiter, whitest. Number 3, high, higher. What will be? Highest, highest. Weak, weaker, weakest. Okay, now see, we put er in est, and I'll give you more example. Great, greater, greatest. Then 6, ball, bolder, boldest. Sometimes students, you see, if here are some example, if the adjective is already e here, then we have to put only here er and est. So suppose we can say here brave, 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 then it is already e, so we have to hear only r, braver and bravest. Okay, suppose the spelling, it has already e here, so we need to put again er. We have to put only r and est, and you have to know this idea also. And sometimes some verbs ending y, busy, ending y, and preceded by, just before the y there is a consonant. Any consonant letter is there, then this y become ier. What? This I become y. Means busy, this y become I, and the rule is er. Okay. And the next I and est. Okay. And what is the rule? If the words ending with y and preceded by what? Preceded by s, means just before y there is s. No, there is any consonant. Then at the time we have to use And here also easy. And easier. Then what will be here? Easiest. Then the next is if the adjectives ending with Y, but just before the Y there is an vowel sound, vowel letters. For example, you will find here, suppose gay, G-A-Y, gay. Here is ending Y, but just before Y there is what? Vowel. Then we have to put, we need not to sense Y. We need not to sense Y, we have to put the Y the same. And the rule is what? ER. Okay? This is the rule. And gray. Grayer. Grays. And these are the rules. For this, what their syllables are, all what I have done is having only one syllable. If the adjective is more than one syllable, what more than one syllable, then we have to use more and most. More is for the what? For the comparative degree, and most is for the superlative degree. Now I will give you an example here. Number one, active. And we have to sense here more active. More active. Then most active. Most active. Number two, now I can say beautiful. Beautiful. Then for the beautiful also you can say what will be here? More beautiful. Most beautiful. Most beautiful. Beautiful. And you may ask, what is, syllable? Suppose I say the word active. Active. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now beautiful has 3 syllables and active has 2 syllables. Now here we say gay, gray, it is only 1 syllable. If the rule is that more than 1 syllable, we have to use more and most. It may be 2 syllable, 3 syllable, 4, 5, more than. So these are the rules. We have to apply more and most. But students, there are some adjectives. They are only in the comparative form. They don't have positive and what? Superlative. And they belong to Latin. They Latin words. They come from Latin words. They do not have positive. They do not have superlative. Only they are in the form of comparative. Now I'll give you one example. Junior and senior. Superior and inferior, etc. I'm giving examples this. For these, they do not have positive, they do not have superlative. They are in the what? Comparative degree. They are in the comparative. For the comparative degrees, if we say Ram is senior than Sam, then Sam. Now, can you find any error or mistake here? Yes, here is the mistake. We have learned that for the comparative degree, Just after the comparative degree we use then. But these Latin uh, derived from the Latin words, these junior, senior, superior, inferior, exterior, anterior. Okay, these comparative degrees we will use too. Don't forget this. And this is Ram is senior to Sam. Okay, I'm not talking only here old, senior to junior to, senior to, superior to. Superior then is wrong. And inferior then is wrong. Inferior to. So you have to get by heart these comparative degrees. And now let me come. There are some adjectives. They do not have what? They do not have their other forms. They have only what? Here. They do not have positive and superlatives. Suppose if I give you one example, his pen is inferior than my pen. Here mistake is here, it is wrong. It should be what? 2. Okay? But they do not have positive and the superlative degree. So let me conclude here for this adjective. The next is degrees of adverbs. And this is also the same way, students. The degrees also adverb also here for the positive, comparative and superlative. They have, suppose here is the fast. Fast is the word adverb. We have to change into the rule. Whatever the rule we apply in the adjective. See, faster, then fastest. Okay. And number 2, soon, what? Sooner, soonest. Okay? And sometimes slowly. And it has 2 syllables, then what will be here? More slowly and most slowly. And these are the what? The degrees for adverbs. The adverbs of degree and the degrees of adjectives are same. The rules are same, but the words are different. Fast is not adjective, it is the adverb. Soon, slowly, and you can say quickly, Quickly, quickly. Then you have to say it has more than 1 syllable. We have to apply more, more, quickly, most, quickly. Now these are the examples of the degrees of adverbs. The last part, there are some adjectives degree, and they do not apply the rules. Suppose here, good. This is the positive, comparative and superlative. Here, good. Then, good, gooder, goodest. No, good. What will be here? Better, best. See, the words are totally sense here. Okay, little, less, least. Okay, more, here, many or much, more, most. Okay, then you can say here the bad, worse, worse. They are the irregular adjectives. They don't apply the rules. They are different things. So sometimes you say old, older and we use the elder also, and oldest or eldest. And you know, older and elder, their uses are different. So for today, let me conclude my lecture. Thank you all.